The mic was off. You are right. Oh, technical difficulties. It wouldn't be an LT stream unless we had a couple of those, would it? Hello, lovely, lovely people. Welcome in to today's stream on this rather cold and dark Wednesday evening. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Homer, thank you so much for the Prime sub. 19 months. Bloody hell. Thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, guys, it's dark, it's cold, autumn is officially here. Daylight savings has ended, and I'm not loving it. Who are we going to chat to here today? We got Michael. How are you doing today, buddy? We got Homer. Always a pleasure. Guten Tag to you also. How goes? It goes pretty well, honestly. Had a couple of productive days at the gym. Been working on a few bits for the old website. More on which later, probably. I've taken a couple of weeks off streaming, as you guys have probably noticed, because Pokemon came out, and it was originally my intention to finish up Donkey Kong before Pokemon came out, and then stuff happened and got in the way of that. So we will return to Donkey Kong. We will pick up and wrap up all the various bits and bobs that we need to do. Don't worry, but I wanted to immerse myself in the world of Carlos and start catching them all, because you gotta catch them all. It is the law. It is a requirement of the legal system that you gotta catch them all. I'm liking Legends ZA, Z2A, ZA, ZE, ZR, ZR, ZA, Z2A, Z-A. I don't care how you say it. I'm enjoying it. It's good. I would say it's good to great rather than great to excellent, but I'm having a good time with it. Pokemon's a comfort franchise for me, so I'm happy anyway. It's not dark here, the full weather is here, and I'm loving it. Well, I'm glad you are, because it is grim out there, I can tell you. Legends are short for Legends Pizza. How are there not a pizza Pokemon? Jeppo, hello, hello. Yes, we will be returning to 100 Line, don't worry. The thing with 100 Line, of course, I need to set aside like a whole afternoon for that, because it does tend to run long, but next week I should have a good old chunk of time, so we should hopefully be able to do a bit of Donkey Kong and or a bit of 100 Line. We will get onto both of them, don't worry. Today, though, we had a few people asking in the server and on social media, would I be doing anything spooky for Halloween times? And do you know what? I thought, why not combine a series we're already doing with the old Spookities? We're going to do... Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press. What is this? We're not watching Tubi. We're going to do a bit of PowerWash Simulator is what we're going to do. Because there's some Halloween content in this game. So let's give that a look. Pokemon Zeta Alpha. I mean, hey, in fairness, there are Alpha Pokemon in there, so, fair's fair. Hang around here till it's time to go to Halloween-themed karaoke. Nice! Take a wild guess what I'm dressing as. Is it something related to Simpsons Treehouse of Horror? Because I know you are a Simpsons man. Cleaned up in Go mode. There's even more to watch on our range of specials, from one-off seasonal maps to campaign set in fan-favourite fictional universes. Well, as it turns out, that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Because we've downloaded the Halloween house. Kinda. Ooh. So kinda, but not. So something that had a Simpsons Halloween parody, I'm guessing, then. Oh my god. Megan Mogg? There's room on the broom, lads. Super PowerWash Services, you made it. Phew. I'm due to host this year's Halloween party and my castle's being hit by a muck spell. You see, there's a bit of a rift growing in the witch community. Whilst most of us have embraced a new take on Halloween, more colour, vibrancy and celebration, some, like the Sour Sisters, are still a bit more stuck in their ways. They'd rather we morosely moseyed around the woods, picked a few noxious herbs, flung them in the cauldron with some random offcuts, and passed the night away, pulling scary faces at each other. Don't know about you, but that's the last thing I need right now. So, I just finished decking out the place for a festival of fun when the Sour Sisters muck spell struck. Shameless sabotage, but the only way to deal with negative energy is to blast it with yet more positive energy. How true. And in this particular case, a whole lot of water. Also true. So please, spray away so I can get this party started. Alright. Behold the text wall. It's related to Treehouse of Horror and also every other episode. Is it Homer? Is Homer going as Homer? Okay, so we have a few little bits and bobs here, I guess. Let's start this job and see what's what. There's a lot. Ooh, oh my god, there is a lot. You're going as Homer? Hell fucking yeah, dude! I expect to see photos. Alrighty. Let's survey, first of all, and see what is what with this stage. Jobs do get bigger and bigger. Well, I mean, I guess if this is a post-game one as well, this is going to be pretty large. Danger, stay out. Well, that's not very nice. That's a little foreboding, isn't it? Alright, we've got a few outside-y bits to do. We got some headstones. We got the ladders. We got the step stool. Oh my god, we got scaffolding. Oh, it's tall. It's very tall. Been given the best washer in the... Oh, I see. That's going to be necessary then. So we have a scary hoose. Oh my god, it's mucked to fuck. So this will be there, so pics will be taken and posted on the Book of Face. Nice! I am looking forward to seeing that. Boo! Only tricks? Is that like the witch version of... Well, you can guess where I'm going with that. Alright, we got a bunch of the old grimies here. I mean, some of these faces are pretty cute, I'm not going to lie. Well, you know, sometimes you just got to start blasting. You got to pick somewhere to start and get to it. We got some pumpkins. We got a wishing well. Big pump boy. Alrighty, well, let's start down the bottom, I guess. Stay out. Danger. I laugh in the face of danger. I know the place looks a bit creepy right now, but fret not. Once you get going, it'll soon brighten up. Oh, hello. There's a message underneath. Double, double, spoiling cuddles. It's wicked being a witch. Bless this hex. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm cleaning the house of a basic bitch witch. This is a nice little washer, though. This is a nice look forward. Actually, inside isn't much better, and I don't even have the sour sister spell to blame for that. Oh, well, hey, there's nothing much I can do about that. Clean your shit, love. I'll give it a quick sweep, of course. I've forgotten all the buttons, as always I do. That's what I wanted. Pretty old crouchy goodness. Sometimes you just got to start blasting, and it can has 27 kids. Since I know you've been wondering, PowerWash Simulator 2 has been good so far. You like power washing things in this game, you'll like power washing things in the sequel. Yeah, to be fair, it would have been difficult for them to fuck it up, wouldn't it? Just give us more of the same, you know? I did see a video earlier, and it was like, hey, the soap is really, really good now. It's a permanent upgrade, and it rules. So I'm looking forward to that. Big old foam spray action. Where's my... Oh, there we are. Where's my dirt find? Oh no, don't do that. Ah, it's on the top there. Ding. Also, we got to do the fences, I guess. Okay, well that's fine, that's fair. Oh yeah, we got a little graffiti there. They did change the controls a little. It'll take some getting used to. Also, there are cats. 10 out of 10. Oh, I didn't even notice the gargoyles have been drawn on. Love a cat. In the sequel, you must power wash through the government to clean out the swamp. If only it were that simple, eh? I love that. Send a bloke into Downing Street. Get rid of all the bastards. And how does he do it? Power washer, mate. Spray it. Spray it in Keir Starmer's face. Fucking hell. Thanks, Homer. This is a left-wing channel, by the way. We don't support Keir Starmer here. He can fuck off. But anyway, we're not getting political right now. We're cleaning walls. Long old while till the general election. There'll be time for me to get political, don't you worry. Alright, that's looking better already. Alright, having this massive fucking gun is definitely helping. Oh, this is super not safe. Whoa! It is helping me clean the tops, though. I like to imagine somebody busting down the gates of the White House, spraying whoever they come across with a power washer. You can't even call it a dirty protest. It's the cleanest protest. Comedy action movie. I'd watch it. One man's here to clean up politics. Danganronpa power washer. I mean, do you reckon Karumi uses the old power washer? I figure she must, right? Oh wow, yeah, this is making an insane difference. This is like a little look into the future here, having this crazy washer. Play through the game and this can be yours. Nice, 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 nice. I don't think we got that gargoyle there, did we? There we go. I knew that hadn't dinged. What IP do you think has the potential to be Power Washer 2 DLC? Do you know what? Like, I suppose it goes without saying, like, all the Square stuff is, like, an obvious one again. But, like, since they put Shrek and Wallace and Gromit in there, it feels like anything is on the table, you know? Frankly, while he's currently riding high, I say put Sonic in Power Wash 2. Gotta clean up the Oil Ocean Zone. Holy shit, that would be a good one. Okay, where am I missing dirt on the gargoyle? Whoa. It's gotta be underneath, right? There we go, got him. WWE, clean WWE headquarters. That would actually be really fun. Did do Final Fantasy VII in the first one? True! Recently finished my final, at least now playthrough of Mass Effect Trilogy, so now I'm playing through Red Dead Redemption 2 for the first time. How are you getting on with it? I've never played Red Dead. I have heard nothing but good about it. Did Danganronpa what location? I mean, it'd have to be Hope's Peak, right? Just started, I like it a lot. I mean, GTA but cowboy. You can't really go wrong with that, can you? Thinking Avatar, ever since they put the series on Netflix, franchise has been getting around a lot. Oh, Avatar as in the cartoon, not as in the films. Well, you are right. I mean, again, Avatar is going to be in Sonic Cross Worlds, just going back to that. So, yeah. Which version? How to speak? I mean, first game, I would have thought was probably the most iconic. Although I don't know what room you'd do. You probably, like, pick and choose from the more memorable locations in the game, couldn't you? You're cleaning out big pig stains. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the stuff. Get dinged, sucker. I suspect I'm going to need the ladder in a minute, though. We have 2 ladders. Wow. Gosh, we're blessed, aren't we? Some people work all their life to afford a ladder. I can't promise that's true. Oh, it's a cat. It's a cat bat. Love a cat bat, don't we, lads? Nice. What demos did you try from Steam Next Fest? I will be honest, I didn't even remember that it was on, so none of them. Tragically and shamefully. I did recently pick up a piece of software from Steam, though, not a game. But something that's going to hopefully help me work on a project that I've had in mind for a while now. More on that, probably in the server at some stage. He said, playing his cards close to his chest. Catbat, the best superhero reformed villain couple. I mean, I don't disagree at all. You are right. That's a little tricky to get to. Nice. Got to point out Earth Must Die, a point-and-click game featuring a plethora of UK comedians as the voice talent. Nice! Oh, on that note, that reminds me, there's a game I got to pick up on Switch. Because they very recently released a new Simon the Sorcerer game, and they've got Chris Berry back to do the voice, which I'm delighted about. One of my favourite series when I was a kid. Slash teenager. Got all the bits here. It would appear I do. Good, good, good. Lovely. Alright. That does include little Alex Horn. We love Alex Horn. UK comedians come in 3 categories. Conservative pretending to be a centrist. Gen Z twink and Muppet. Yeah? Or, like, shock value comedy for the sake of it. Ooh, am I too edgy for you? No, Ricky, you're just a bit of a knob. That's one area that Jen and I disagree. She is a big fan of the Gervais. I am not. But that's okay. You can't agree on everything in a relationship, and I'd rather disagree on Ricky Gervais than I would on the important stuff. And I will concede, Ricky Gervais can be funny when performing other people's material. I just don't think his material is any cop. Soz lads. Shock value falls in the first category. By and large, you are kind of right, actually, yeah. What if, Jeppo, someday Zelina Vega comes out dressed as Monokuma and then starts killing people? She can find it funny as long as she's not transferred. Oh, she's not at all. No, no, no. I could not be with someone that was a bigot. H! Oh my god. Not the other Ian Watkins. They've buried H from steps. They've got the wrong Ian Watkins, mate. H for Helmsley. P. HP sauce. Yes, mate. Delicious. Get that on your Sony. Vagrant Black Starter Danganronpa gimmick. Yes! They are the new masterminds. P. I'm guessing this is going to spell happy, as in Happy Halloween. What's HP sauce? Also commonly known as brown sauce. It's a condiment that is tangy, a little oniony, and yes, H-A-P-P-Y. Goes incredibly well on a sandwich, goes incredibly well on pork products in particular, I will say, but all meats are enhanced by the old HP. It's a bit nice, lads. H-A-P-P-Y, baby, we're happy. It's a Despair Stable versus Wyatt 6. How is it that the Wyatts are, like... How are they baby faces? Do you know what I mean? They're murderers, right? Alright, this is gonna be Happy Halloween. All the spooky bollocks. Love a bit of wrestle bollocks, me, mate. The best kind of bollocks. There's only one more set of bollocks that I'm more interested in, and I can't broadcast that on stream. They only murder bad guys, it's okay! They're like the Punisher, except not edgelords. Get Tate and Paxley and the Danganronpa steel. Oh, there we are. Sorry, I'm going full motion sickness with the camera there. Oh no, stop it. Behave. Behave. What have I missed on there? Nothing. Why is it not dinging? Ding, you bastard. It's gonna be a pixel, isn't it? There we go. Best part of the new Daredevil show was the bad cops telling Punisher they were like him and him telling them off. I mean, that's an iconic moment from the comics as well. I do like that they went to the trouble of doing that. I'm not, like, mad keen on Punisher as a character. I think it's... And, like, I don't think that's necessarily the fault of the people that created him in the 70s. I think, like, in the 2000s, he just became this character that writers would use to write gore fantasy stuff, do you know? And it's a little bit fucking cringe. I mean, I think it's a strong concept for a character. But when it just turns into, like, here's 22 pages of torture porn every month, like, no. Can I have Spider-Man tell me a joke instead, please? I don't know, I like a little bit of levity in my Marvel. I do still need to watch Daredevil. I'm letting myself down there. It must be said. Can I assuming I can cover a wider area here. I'm like best nozzle in the game, right? So like I should be able to clean off with the white ones as well. Oh, I so can. I'm an idiot. I should have been using this from the start. Probably really like Squirrel Girl. I've heard a lot of good things about Squirrel Girl. Or Squirrel Girl, if you wish me to say it in the native accent of the American folks. Hello, Wembley. How are you doing today, buddy? Welcome in, pal. We're cleaning up some spookies. Oh, I'm on the floor. There we go. Oh my god, we're only 7% in. There we go. Happy Halloween! Yay! Yay! Kermit the Frog. Got a costume yet? I will be honest, I don't really do Halloween. It's not for me. Jen is very into spooky stuff. I think she will be wearing a costume to the office on Friday. But I will not be rocking up to the pet shop in costume. Because I might get in trouble if I do that. Doing good. Away at the hotel event next week. Need to sort out Kokichi's wig. Oh, I am very excited to see the finished rendition of the most hateful bastard. He's not that I suppose he's not like that hateful. He just gets on my fucking wig. I know. I think when I come around to playing V3 again, I'm looking forward to doing his free time events because they might shine a little bit of a light on him. Probably not, because he is a little lying bastard who makes shit up. So who knows? He's dressing as a guy that doesn't care about Halloween. It's a surprisingly cheap costume for me. LT feels like one of those guys who'd wear a shirt that says, "This is my Halloween costume." I'm always reminded of I think it's like season 1 of Fresh Prince where they have the Halloween party. And, like, Uncle Phil shows up just, like, wearing regular clothes, and Hillary's like, "Dad, you're not wearing a costume." And he goes, "Oh, no, I am. I'm Dad Man. I'm the superhero that pays all the bills." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, great costume, Dad." Just, like, sidesteps it completely. Did book tickets today as well for a Persona musical event at South Bank. Holy shit. That sounds awesome. I am tempted to check out the Disney concert thing. I wasn't massively sure of the prices, but I bet it's awesome. R.I.P. Uncle Phil. Absolutely. Muchly missed. James Avery. Get cleaned, you rocky sucker. Almost all the tickets are sold out. Paid around 80 for tickets in the back area. See, I guess that's probably, like, normal then, because, like, the Disney tickets were, like, in that range, so I guess that's probably about fair for what you get. I mean, I suppose it is a full concert experience, you know, full band and all that, like, orchestra band, you know what I mean? Plan on going to my first K-pop concert next year. Nice! Get out of here, Spider. I don't know the first thing about K-pop, but I'm intrigued by K-pop Demon Hunters. I do want to watch that at some point. I keep meaning to and forgetting I have Netflix. Not a big telly watcher, so I always forget that I have it. If it's Hunter X, Take Me With You. It's a very good movie. I've heard nothing but good about it. Friend of mine says her kids like have the soundtrack on repeat. I mean, the title alone kind of says, "Hey, this is gonna rule," you know. Really wanted to go see Metal Gear Solid musical performance at the Albert Hall. Oh shit! I didn't even know they'd done that. I bet that ruled. Ooh, it's a little house. Or a shed, I guess. It is outside, after all. Well, all houses are outside, but you know what I mean. Don't get clever. How did I get up there last time? What was I stood on last time to facilitate that? There we go. It's quite good. Music's also great. It's one of those movies that sells you on for the title. Absolutely. Do you know the other one that was like that for me? And they changed the name of it. I don't know whether they changed the name just for Britain, but like Zombies versus Cheerleaders. I'm like, yes, mate. That's so stupid. How can it be anything other than great? It's pretty good. I mean, it's a Disney Channel film, but, you know. Low budget doesn't mean bad film. I had a good old time with this. It's silly bit of nonsense. And again, sells you on the title. There was an Undertale one, another theatre a few months ago in London that sold it in one day. That did an extra. Also sold it instantly. Holy shit. Undertale, another thing that I need to just get on and play. I feel like I'm the only person left that hasn't played it, you know? Obviously, I have heard some of the more famous tunes from the game. Live musicals are making so much money off of video games, even after the promise of a night for video games. Now, holy shit! I didn't even know they were doing that. That's awesome. I know, like, they've done like Sonic music live. I was a little put off though, because I saw some footage from it, and it was like, if you go and see Crush 40 live doing the Sonic music, like, obviously you want to get, like, fucking fully into it. You want to be up and down, singing along, jumping up and down. I saw footage of people doing that at the Sonic Orchestra things, and I was like, I don't know, man. If I'm here to see an orchestra play that music, I kind of want to take it in and appreciate what they're doing. I don't want to, like, have to jump about and, you know, have people go, well, yeah, Green Hill Zone. Ah! Yes, I know it's Green Hill Zone. I know. Can I hear the lovely orchestra play it, please? Not sure where one of the songs hit #1 in the US and UK from K-pop Demon Hunters and dozen or so other countries. I did hear that. That's cool. That's awesome. Legit heard it on the radio the other day. Nice. In Moribuki. I mean, hey, you gotta tide yourself over somehow till the new game comes out, man. Are you going to MCM Birmingham at all? When is that? I do keep getting all kinds of MCM and Comic-Con ads on my Facebook. Even for places that I'm absolutely nowhere near. Probably not going to Edinburgh, lads. 20th to 30th of November. I probably won't be able to get then. Unfortunately. There was a Sonic convention in November. Well, I said was. It hasn't happened yet. There's a Sonic convention in November I was hoping to get to do, but it's in bloody London. And I am not arsed about going to London, lads. Actually, was it November or was it this month? Yeah, it's November, yeah. I think. And, like, I was in London recently for Reese and Gemma's wedding. Reese and Gemma from Budgeons, of course. It's so hectic. I'm very much like the country mouse, do you know what I mean? What's MCM? It's pretty much like the UK's equivalent of, like, your bigger Comic Cons. Oh, wow, I looked away from the screen. I'll lock myself in the corner there. Glad it happened. The soundtrack deserves it. Golden's definitely the most mainstream track. Love to see some of the other songs get the same kind of success. I think it's good that, like, it's gonna... open new avenues for like different genres to have a bit of success. I think that's cool. Oh. US Pop Radio is allergic to anything that sounds remotely like rap. Charles Martinet's going to be at... I assume you mean Birmingham. Brittingham. Bet he's been booked out. But I've met Charles Martinet. He's so lovely. He's so fun. I got him to sign my Wario Land 2 box on the Game Boy Color, and I told him that was, you know, the first Wario game I played, and he's one of my favorite characters now. And he like signed it as himself, but also signed it as Wario, and then like scribbled and scrolled all over it, making fart noises as he did. Just really fun. I got a cool photo of him and me doing the Wario pose. Lovely, lovely guy. It did make me a little bit sad because like a lot of the questions he was getting at the Q&A were people asking him about the film, and he was like, I literally cannot talk about this. And people just weren't grasping that. I mean, like, a lot of it was like, hey, do you feel bad that you've been replaced? And it's like, yeah, maybe he does, but if he does, probably don't bring it up. Because that won't help. Ginger Turtle, hello, hello, how the devil are ya? Best story of the movie is the woman who does the singing for the main character wanted to be a K-pop idol, was told she was too old, so became a writer, and now she's got this, she's getting to do everything a top idol is doing. That's awesome! Just goes to show, you're never too old. Always follow your dreams, kids. And would-be K-pop performers. Honestly, wouldn't talk to him about Mario, but the OVA for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure from '94 played the US Senator Dio forces to drive. See, that's the thing, like, I mean, he's actually a remarkable voice actor. He's got so much range, it's ridiculous. I know, like, Mario, of course, is his most famous role, and I don't think that's ever going to change. And it's probably what people will always love the most about his career. And again, that's totally, totally fine, but it's always fun when you hear his voice as something else. Like, when we went to see the Dragon Ball superhero movie, I was like, is that Charles Martinet? Bloody was, lads. He was kind of playing the character like an evil Mario as well, which was kind of fun. Just the gruffness in the voice. Like Mario if he wasn't nice. Fantastic. Have homemade cakes for my mum, so I'm celebrating Halloween by getting fat. That's valid as hell. You gotta enjoy a nice little bit of a snacky treat to yourself. Okay, I can't see any more dirt on the top there. She's too old, but she's younger than both of us. Dude, I know how that feels. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, God, I'm old. And I'm not at all. I'm 38. Like, you know. I'm older than I was. But I'm younger than I'll be. Oh, now we're pixel hunting. Oh, we're not hunting pixels there. That's just a smelly well. Okay. Well, post. Wow. Post! How are you? I'm good. Had a good few days. It's been nice to have a couple of days off work and just unwind and chill out. Been productive. Into the gym. Feeling good. Feeling good. Confidentially, and don't tell her anyone, but I am catching Victoria up on our walking challenge. And it's my very real hope that I can actually beat her to the finish line. Lived out in Japan for most people. Did he really? That's awesome. I didn't know that. Might see them in the Discord. Oh, let's have a look. You put them in the old food channel. I think I did. Where are we? Food. I can't find them. Oh, that lasagna was nice. Sorry, distracted by old photos of food I previously enjoyed. This is the first game. This is DLC for the first game. A little Halloween level. Sounds like I'm older than I was, but younger than I'll be. What am I? A streamer with an aching back. Oh, I missed this entirely. What an idiot. Thought I didn't recognise the level. Yeah, I mean, we had a few people asking in the server, and I think in the server anyway. Certainly on social media, I had people asking, "Hey, you're going to do something for Halloween?" And I was like, "Well, I wasn't necessarily planning on it, but since a couple of people have asked me, why not?" And I thought this is a nice chill time because obviously, the horror games that you go to would probably be something like Resi or Silent Hill or whatever, and obviously they are pretty big. Time commitment. So I wanted something I could do nice and simple. I was going to do a bit of a little bit more Poke Engine because there's a Halloween stage on that, but I didn't know how long it was going to end up being. So I thought we'll play it safely. We'll do a little bit of spooky content in PowerWash because I can probably get that done in a couple hours. I mean, the Poke Engine stuff looks really fun. We might end up having to do that next year, of course, for Halloween. Just looked at the wiki for Charles Martin and apparently lived almost everywhere. Moved to Spain, learnt Spanish and French, and moved to London to go to drama school. God, what a fascinating humans, you know? Hey, there we go. And as well, like, to hear him talk, like, just a lovely, lovely guy as well. Like, he was saying at the convention that we were at, like, something that he always takes with him from playing Mario is Mario's, like, sense of positivity and being kind to people and, like, always showing love and respect to people, and he tries to do that himself, and I think that's awesome. Just a cool fucking guy. And also the voice of my favourite Nintendo character. What a bonus. Depends which Resi you're going to play those 6. Yeah, if you're good. This is me you're talking to. This is too scary. Hey, Alex, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. It is a little spooky dooky, isn't it? Jack of the Lantern. Oh, we got cauldrons over here. Look at that. Oh, that looks like a Banjo-Kazooie cauldron. Boo. Only tricks. Oh, it's a little cafe drinks menu. Very cute, very cute. Broogie Woogie, Funny Bone Broth, Motion Potion, Focus Pocus. Excellent. Love it. I have a fear of very fast water streams. The stream is very spooky. Met any Danganronpa voice actors? I haven't. There's a bunch of voice actors I'd like to meet. But I've mainly met, like, at conventions, I've mainly met, like, TV actors. I would love to meet Kyle Haber, who, of course, is in Danganronpa, but more famously is the voice of Gohan in Dragon Ball. He seems like a really nice guy as well. I want to meet him and Cara Edwards for the Gohan and Videl double act. Isn't it odd how the imminent arrival of visitors seems to add a thick layer of dirt to every surface? Oh, babe, relatable. What have I missed on this sign? Ah, there we are. Beautiful. I'm sure this bedroom looked fine yesterday. Spoopy. Hello, Jen. How you doing, my darling? How are you feeling, sweet? I know you have had the Paulies. Although now I think of it, I'm not sure I ever cleaned it. I just moved from room to room when the one I'm in gets a bit much. Anyway, getting there now. Yeah, relatable. I'm not that relatable. I'm not that much of a fucking slob. Much better, thank you. Good, I'm glad to hear it, darling. Did you end up going out to the meal in the end, or have you decided to have a night in? Grant Kirkhope definitely voices that. I think he does. Hello, am I right on the post-edit complete high? How are you doing? Oh, yeah, the new episode came out. That's right, new episode of Budgeons is out. In addition to the 2 previous episodes that had yours truly in them. I think, like, not the episode before last that came out, but the one before that is probably the shittest character I've ever played in Budgeons. But I do quite like I did quite like Gary in the second episode. I quite enjoyed him. Just an excuse to be a bit of a twat, really. There's also like performance enhancing drugs from man. Caleb is also a wrestling fan. Nice! I didn't know that. That's cool. What a lad. What an unbelievable fucking lad. Do hope one day to meet Johnny Youngbosh if he ever does a con in the UK. That would be cool. I mean, he must have done a billion voices as well. Skipped it, which I'm not mad about. Well, that's fair. I know you were a little on the fence about it generally. Jen, look at what we're cleaning. We got a little haunted house here. It's all spooky and dirty. And we've cleaned all down here, so it's all clean. And some naughty witches cast a muck spell. And we have a little cauldron with a face on it. That is absolutely a Grant Kirkhope character. It is cute. You're in a session with some loud personalities, and I'm in sessions like that to play the support or only let the episode play. That's exactly what I did for the second episode. Like I said to Eddie afterwards, like, I specifically had a character, like, Gary, the idea of Gary being like the TV executive meant I could lurk in the background because I was like, oh, they get it. Because like he had me in that call because it was like, oh, what if they don't? What if we need someone to sort of help them understand how the game works? And they pretty much picked it up immediately. So yeah, I wasn't required, as it turned out. But yeah, no, I was like, yeah, they've got this. They're the stars of the show on this one. I'll pick a character who can shut the fuck up and let them be funny. And I mean, Amira was just a chaos gremlin. Annoyingly, one of the characters she played is quite close to one I've had on my list for a while, so I've had to shuffle that right down the list. Oh, it doesn't have a face anymore. Managed to get hooked on Uma Musume. Oh, that's the horse racing game, right? Game's addictive, so's the anime. I didn't know there was an anime. I say horse racing. It's waifu racing. Let's not kid ourselves. And now, Wembley, I must impart upon you the advice. Don't have a waifu. It'll ruin your laifu. We all know this to be true. Oh, I've got to clean between its manky fucking toes. That's gross. You don't want dirty toes, lads. Have a wash. Come on. Too late going already. Hey, nice clean cauldron. Both great sports for the 2 times I play. Well, one does one's best. we had a recording. Was it last week, Alex? It was pretty much just like it was almost all of the regulars in one go. Bacon couldn't make it in the end because he'd hurt his throat, but it was myself, Alex, Reese, and Gemma, and it just felt so good. It was properly back in the driving seat with it. What Danganronpa voice actor do you want to meet the most? I want to meet, like I say, I want to meet Kyle Aber, but that's more for Gohan than Danganronpa. Ooh, a little potion shop. But also, I mean, it's my girl. I gotta meet Kyoko's voice actor at some stage. I love her so. And Jake, of course, I forgot Jake was there. How did I forget Jake was in the recording? How do you forget Mr. Piss was in the recording? Sorry, Jake. Uma Musume is based on IRL horses that race in Japan. The lore about them IRL is really deep. Interesting. I knew they were based on, like, actual horses. I didn't realise there was lore. That's interesting. I was pleased to have gotten all my references in for that character. I spent all day the day before watching 2 3-hour movies. It was so worth it. What I loved about that was, like, we all got it immediately, and then Eddie, like, 20 minutes later was like, I just got the joke. I've done a lot of the ones Eddie does at the pub once a month. Have some silly voices and characters prepared. Hell yes. You can never have too many silly voices and characters when it comes to Budgeons. If the races in the anime did happen, oh, interesting. That is interesting. Damn, okay. That's fun. If you care to know, Cygames, creators of Uma Musume, they've had to go, please don't lewd the horse girls. If owners of horses see that, they won't license their horses to us. That's crazy. Also, it will not stop people from doing that. Tragically. I got... Oh, no, I missed all that. I was going to say, have I got all the underside bits? Not even close, guys. Hey, Redman Man, how you doing? How's stuff? Froggy fresh? Silly voice of the best kind? I mean, I can't disagree. Like, the first few times I was on Budgeons, I was like, I can't do voices, It's like, sheerly nervous. Had a few reasonably decent approximations, I think. I mean, obviously having to do all the characters in voices in Sonic. STHTFTP, obviously, not actual Sonic. Sega will not let me do that. To give me a little bit more confidence of doing it on camera, so to speak. I have over 1,000 names and 100 ready-to-go characters. Holy shit, 1,000 names! For the most part, fans have abided by that. Well, that's good. Made my own pre-made list. Nice! I've got that with Mortal Wombat. I mean, it is basically like, here are all the Mortal Kombat characters. They want more skills. Doing good. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. It's the problem with being up north. We miss the pub events and live shows are booked. It is a shame. Like, I would love to go see Not a Cult. I would love to go see the Budgeons live shows more frequently, and obviously it is quite the trek. Whereabouts do you live, Alex? I don't think I've asked, actually, now that I think about it. Because I know you've had to get transport down for previous live shows. Oh my god. It's so fucking dirty, lads. Now cosplayers are going to horse racing events, so someone will let them race on the track. It's nice! They have the gates out for them and everything, and someone commentates on the video. That's amazing! Silly voices are known for the group. I feel like a glove. You might, to be fair, homie. You have absolutely the right sense of humour for it. I mean, Eddie has previously said that like one of his dream guests would be Johnny, and I can totally see that. But obviously, Johnny is quite difficult to get. Like, I have difficult lining up my schedules with Johnny, and I'm in a fucking group chat with him. Obviously, between Deadlock and DPW, he's a pretty busy lad. Oh, actually, on that note, I should say, spooky Halloween stuff from New Legacy coming soon. So do look forward to that, please. I'm not going to spoil what it is. You have to tune in and find out. But I know it's a-coming. Get bored of work very easily for serious, dude. I used to be the exact same on the customer service desk at Morrison's. I'd be plotting all kinds of shite. Do you have a diarrhea wombat? I do have one for diarrhea. What do I get for... let's see if I can find my Mortal Wombat list. But it's saved in a separate file, because 100 characters was a lot. Oh god, where have I put him? Oh no, I've lost... Oh, here we go. B&D Mortal Wombat. Okay. Diarrhea is number 54. Positive trait, he's a master lockpick. Negative trait, he's a master procrastinator. Because, of course, in the story mode of Deception, it takes him about 50 fucking years to rescue you, the cunt. Fucking hate Diarrhea, dude. Johnny's a popular fucking... Johnny deserves all the popularity he has and more. I love that guy so much. That's my fucking brother. My one goal in life is to make Johnny legit. Like, dude, there's like... Johnny, like, getting a legit laugh out of Eddie is always very satisfying. Eddie is a little giggly sometimes, so, you know, you can be a bit daft and get a laugh out of him. And obviously you have experience with that anyway, you're his brother. Johnny is like he's a very giggly kind of guy as well, but like, for me, the most satisfying thing to do is to give Johnny the kind of laugh that like knocks him off his feet a little bit. Like, if I can make someone who's genuinely hilarious laugh, that is like such an awesome feeling. And again, like, Eddie and Johnny, like, they're close friends of mine, so like obviously we've got pretty similar senses of humour. So it's not like it's rare to make them laugh or anything, but you know, proper knock your socks off kind of laugh. That's what you want, man. It's long enough for Shijinko to go from a 20-year-old to old enough to pay his mortgage old. Oh my god, I want to replay Deception now. Fucking hell, I love that game so much. Met a great friend this year from con events. We only found out we both like Deadlock and New Legacy. Oh shit! Keep quoting you like in Discord. People are in the call like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? He's got an image of big pants saved on his PC. Johnny's high-pitched laugh is the... Oh my god, it's so infectious. I think like one of my favourite moments of him just being rendered insensible is in the JR hardcore title playthrough, where he's scrolling through the outfits and finds like the thong and just starts screaming laughing. I think it's the most joyous I've ever heard him be. And that covers a lot of ground. Got Adam Bibelow. I met him on that recording. That made me happy. Adam's another very funny guy. Adam, not that I want to play favourites. Adam might be my favourite Attitude Era podcast host. And he seems like a proper lovely guy as well, from the few interactions that we've had. How much for Johnny to play Danganronpa? God knows, man. A laugh that derails the conversation. It kind of is. Ah, fucking wonderful. Just joyous laugh. Oh fuck, I've missed a bunch of stuff on the lights as well. Send me an image of Wilhelm on Instagram. Wilhelm saying hello. Oh, Billy the Puppet saying hey. Who's your favourite Mortal Kombat character? It's my favourite franchise. My favourite is Cassie. Long time stream viewers may recognise that I do wear occasionally a Cassie t-shirt because I fucking love her. That's my girl. I know, like, I got to Mortal Kombat X and I was like, I am kind of fucking sick of Scorpion, lads. I would like a new main character to play as, please and thank you. And then, like, I played through the story mode. I was like, okay, this new character, she's pretty funny. I quite like her. And then, like, playing as her in the last chapter of the story is like, yes, this is the one for me. Just immediately clicked with her. Loved her. And then they changed a bunch of her shit in MK11. Because she has a lot of MMA moves in MKX. And she's instead using a lot of tech stuff in MK11. Which is a little bit interesting because Sonya suddenly gets all the MMA stuff and she's traditionally the tech character. And of course Sonya's voiced by Ronda Rousey in that game, so that was very probably why they did it. I imagine they flipped them around at some point in development. I did still like playing as her in 11 though, she's still very fun. And that's my fucking girl. And she's funny as fuck. And she has like the funniest fatality in the series, I think. I was like half awake when I saw the reveal trailer for Cassie in MK11. And like her fatality where she kicks you in the bollocks so hard your skeleton comes out had me laughing so fucking hard that it, like, jolted me out of bed. Just incredible. And I know that technically they borrowed that from something else. That's from, like, a TV series, I think. But, like, it's so fucking funny. Halloween Just Bring It stream. Dude. I mean, the funniest Halloween adjacent NL thing I can think of is when we found the green screen in the backstage area in 2K20, and Johnny put on that image of fucking Jimmy Hart dressed as Billy. Fucking hell. Oh. Character-wise, it's Kenshi for me. Kenshi rules. Great fucking character. Gameplay-wise, Reptiles in the game. He's in my main. If Reptiles A, well, it's Cabal. A little love for the old Speedy characters, then, I'm guessing. I think. Is that all the decorations? Is there anything else around the back here? Oh, we got that little... what would we call this? Herb house. Oh, it's attached to the building. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that in sequence. I think we've done all the bits and bobs. It's just the main buildings to do now. One of my other friends was getting mad about the new MK movie. She hates movies that are set up to the next movie. Yeah, that is a pretty common complaint with it. In fact, the skull screaming in slow motion after the fatality announcement. I miss NL, Reverend D-Vom. Hello, Johnny. I want to play a game, Daddy. What happened to the building fund? Reappropriated. Misappropriated. I adored Reptile's ability to just apparently smell so bad he does damage. Which, like, also canon in Cabal's case in 11. A few characters say that he's got the old BO there. I once saw someone refer to Cabal as the revolving door of good and evil. Because he's the most inconsistently aligned character in the franchise. Which, you know, fair. He is. Talking about random horror now, I don't know if you remember there was a modern WWE match SmackDown 2. One of the rumors backstage was the boiler, and the editor that the room was a wall of flesh and hundreds of eyes. I do remember that. Some Twitch streamers with the same power. Remember the cameo video Devon did? Tell Johnny his church is still up and running by Chuck E. Cheese? That's like a legendary piece of John Blood lore. So fucking funny. I love that he volunteered that information as well. Something that I love about Johnny is like he's not afraid to look a bit of an idiot if it will be funny. I'm probably gonna need the stool for that actually. Alright, 30% in. Not bad, not bad. Do you ever Devon on any of the 2K games? Only if you give Devon an outfit change. I mean, to be fair, Devon's only been in 25, I think. Well, that's irritatingly positioned, isn't it, children? Can't get this fucking bit of dirt. Come on, you bugger. There we go. Lovely. You used to play a fair bit of the DLC characters. Love when random bullshit turns up in MK. I think it's so funny that they've had Freddy and Jason, but they didn't have Freddy and Jason in the same game. And they've had Alien and Predator. But they did get those two in the same game. Feels like a slight to Freddy, really. Lovely, lovely. Oh, look at that. That's much better, isn't it, guys? One of the funny streams over the GTA when someone found the whole wrestling shout-out messages before cameo. Goes to Brian Christopher. Look, dude, legendary video. Slipping, we're going to call from Kurt Angle. In fact, they were a remake Freddy and Piss all the way out. Yeah, to be fair, I assume that was a New Line decision. Because he was the new hotness at the time. I think enough time has passed now that they'd probably go with classic Freddy. I mean, DBD as well has remake Freddy, and that kind of sucks. Because, well, they're not going to patch him out at this point. Oh, no, that was wrong and bad and silly. Enjoy some pizza and watch some TNA wrestling. Robert Englund said he voiced the character again if it's not live action, and he was already in Injustice 2. They have his number. Oh, shit. Yeah, valid point. I mean, he is the icon, isn't he? What a fucking guy. What a cool dude. And, like, no disrespect to Jackie Earle Haley. Fine actor. Fine fucking actor. Loved him as Rorschach in Watchmen. I don't think anybody else could have played that character as well as that. And he embodied the role of Rorschach as well. Like, he looks like Rorschach. Unfortunately for him. But, like, come on, man. He's not Robert Englund, is he? Who is? How would each NL member do in Danganronpa? Probably pretty bad. We wouldn't kill one another. No way, dude. I think we all die because none of us are willing to kill one another. So the mastermind gets pissed off and offs us all. Only 7 days till my 100 months being sub to NL. Holy shit! That's super impressive, dude. And I know it will also be extremely gratefully appreciated. It blows my mind. Like, all of us, I think, it kind of blows us away that, like, there are people that like us enough to subscribe to us for any amount of time, let alone 100 months. Are you kidding me? Oh. Hey, there we go. Lovely. Do you remember Edge Limit? Yes, fucking hilarious. Only ever topped by Here Come the Dead Man. And Taker doing the same thing. DOR with, like, over-the-top rope physics is so much of, like, I love DOR to begin with, but, like, adding that in is so fucking funny. What a great mod. You can remake most horror movie slashers with no problems. Freddy's so different, it's impossible. Yeah, like, I mean, Jason has been played by a bunch of different guys, and, like, realistically, as long as they have, like, a level of physical imposition, you could get any actor would be right for the role. Because it's not like Jason's going to start delivering a big soliloquy, is it? But Freddy is, as you say, Freddy is very different. You gotta have the personality. And I think people like that Freddy is wisecracking and funny and silly. He's not a good person. We don't like him as a person, but we like being entertained by him. It's like the Joker. Nobody's out here going, oh, the Joker's a good person. No, but he is funny. It's very possible to laugh at the Joker. You probably feel bad afterwards. It's like, oh, probably shouldn't have laughed at that. But it is funny. Let's not pretend otherwise, guys. If they ever remake Saw, the guy who replaces Tobin Bell will need a miracle. Yeah, similar sort of thing, isn't it? I don't know who else might also be 100 months. I think it's 2 or 3 days late. Rumblethon's back in 2026? You're damn right it is. Do you think Punk will win it again? I mean, I would certainly be very happy if he did. I'd be delighted. Oh, couldn't have been fucking happy with that outcome. Where is the dirt on this window frame? I'm not seeing it. Did I not ever tell you I met the people who run Senshudo TV? Oh, Twitch stream. You didn't, I don't think. Michael's only been playing with the same actor twice? They're entertaining villains. Yeah. Who would win in a fight, Freddy or Art? Is Art to sleep? Yeah, if Art's asleep, Freddy wins, like by default, right? Because Freddy is the Dream Master, lest we forget. Where the fuck is the dirt on this? Oh, there it is. Hey. I mean, I bow to your superior knowledge on matters of the horror icons, Gem. Because, unlike you, I'm just a little baby boy, and I'm so easily frightened by scary people. I told Victoria the other day that you said we were going to have to watch Terrifier, and she was like, good luck with that. She's like, it's really gory, and I'm like, yeah, but to be fair, what do I have a tattoo of on my arm? I think I'm going to handle a bit of gore. Please fit a Danganronpa reference in Rumblethon 2022. Hey, if the moment presents itself, you never know. You'll just have to keep watching. If not, Art wins. If he's not afraid of Freddy, then Freddy is fucked. Used to go to the after EJX parties and stuff. Very cool people, of course, said, you're like, oh, the people at the new NL and stuff. That's like old school back in the day shit, yeah. I don't even recall if I had like any dealings with those people, truthfully. Time Zone's the great killer of NL plans. It's just a silly little film, you'll like it. We can sleep with the light on. I can't sleep with the light on. Who do you think I am? You? honestly, folks. Honestly. She's got a nightlight. She's got a white noise machine. Shock to the system, I tell ya. Nightlight, make you sound like you're fucking 3 years old. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th Rumble winner, laying hidden somewhere in this tournament. The one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. Zoom in on fucking someone's face. Like, zoom in on the face of Jey Uso receiving this information, like... Your water one certainly seems more capable than my hazel broom. Don't know what to tell you, Megan. Also, Jen, the name of this lady is Megan Mogg, which I fucking adore. These rooms are quite heavy going. Oh, Jesus Christ. Freddy was killed by a teenager in a coffee pot. Jey Uso does not have protagonist energy. Well, you're alright, no matter how hard they try. You're absolutely right. I've got my familiar Phileas Frog to squirt the walls as I go to loosen the clag, but even so. Mind you, Phil's mouth is normally full of back chat, so it's nice to see him finally put it to good use. We don't know anyone named Phil who's always back chatting, do we, chat? Talking about Freddy's, how come the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 come out in December? You think it should come out now? You'd think, wouldn't you? Like Halloween time. Is there anything it's competing with? No interest to say the same. Protagonists don't say yeet. No yeet. Clag, what a horrible word. It always reminds me of that one particular character from Conker's Bad Fur Day, who, when defeated, bemoans, "Oh no, my beautiful clagginess." Incredible. Would Monokuma hate the ICP for ripping off his colour palette? I mean, to be fair, the ICP were around first. Probably the same for kids, same for kids. Oh, fair point, valid point. Silent Hill F. Yeah, I guess all the horror enthusiasts are all taken with Silent Hill at the minute, aren't they? Monokuma doesn't know. They're also just shit cons. They behave for being themselves. Fucking hell. Hey, do you know what, though? As wrestling promoters, at least they pay their fucking wrestlers. I'll give them that. Do you know what, Jeppo? I have seen the rumour that they might be putting it in Dead by Daylight. I'm trying not to get too excited about that. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but I would be delighted. Like, genuinely, if they put Kyoko in Dead by Daylight, I'm never playing as anyone else ever again. I would imagine she'd probably be like a skin or something. He should be the bare minute. Well, you're right, and yet... Mick Foley's got nothing but good to say about him, apparently. Which, you know, I take as a good sign. Who can get the most characters? I mean, I think Fortnite's probably got that one. What I don't like about the way Fortnite does it, though, is, like, it relies so much on FOMO. And I kind of, like... Shooter games aren't really my thing anyway. Hey, to be fair, Nick Cage is in DBD, so he might do it. He'll do anything if you pay him. And I mean anything. Don't play for the shooting. Wait for the band mode. Band? There's a band mode in Fortnite? Nice. People who made Rock Band made that mode. Oh, hell yeah, that's cool. I know there's a Lego mode. I don't know, I mean, I'm not a shooter game kind of guy, so Fortnite, I guess, has never really appealed to me. Tons of licensed music. It does sound cool. The white boys have arrived in the 70s bus. White boys! We're making progress. See, we've turned that scary, smelly old place into a veritable Disney castle. Please do not sue. The only one I play is Overwatch. I must say the costume packs are fairly decent. I've played a little bit of Overwatch. I'm not like... I don't know. Part of it appeals to me. But I think, like... I completely missed that. That was rubbish of me. I think what I think is a shame is, like... There's no single-player story mode in Overwatch. I would love that, because I think the lore is really cool. You know, you've got all these wicked characters... And the lore is just not important to the game. And they were going to add a single-player mode, and then, whoops, they decided they weren't going to, cause fuck you. Like, I'm not good enough at shooter games to do PvP in them. I would just get thrashed. It's funny, since it's not an 18+ game, they have a lot of censors for a lot of... Oh, do you know what? It's never occurred to me that it's not an 18-rated game. Which, I mean, makes sense, because obviously it's super popular with kids, but... It's never... I guess I never really thought about it. I guess in my head, I'm like, gun means 18-rated. But that is not the way, of course. Well, my god, he fell off. How'd you learn to fall off a 20-foot ladder? Explain that. Oh god, like that. Oh, fuck. There. Same. My friend who doesn't like build-up movies, she loves the lore in Fortnite and DBD. Yeah, like, DBD's got such intensely deep lore, but most of the player base don't give a fuck about it, which is really funny to me. Like, Behaviour come up with these incredible backstories, and the player's like, shut up, we don't care. Where are the hooks? What are their perks? That's the only lore I am interested in. Oh. Aha. I think that's just a reflection, that's fine. Oh, no, maybe it's not. Okay, now it is. Oh my god, this is... Right, I'm probably going to have to... Oh god, how am I going to get that? That's a little tight, isn't it, lads? I guess we'll figure that out in a little bit. Got into it because I never got into COD or anything, then picked that up, played as an 80-year-old German man holding a massive hammer. They have guns that reflect IRL guns, they don't call them that. Even Nerf guns have partnered with Fortnite. Oh, interesting. You seen any cosplay recently? I haven't. I haven't been to any conventions or anything in a while. I was hoping to get tickets to the Red Dwarf convention next year, but... oh, lads, it's a little on the spenny side. Shall not be attending, I think. After what Traitors for us, have a good night. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Appreciate it. Catch you again. Super into the lore, just tells me about it. Spent a whole evening of her telling me about gorillas. Do gorillas have lore? The animated characters. Oh, of course. I always find it interesting when bands have like lore and stories and stuff. So I know it's a big part of the appeal of Ghost, for instance. I know Jen will be very quick to tell me that it's extremely important to Sleep Token. They can't perform themselves due to a curse. They have other people perform it. Like, interesting. Oh, I am stuck. Oh, there we go. Your flinging right is Sleep Token lore is crucial. There you go. And it seems they've picked a good vessel to deliver that lore. Oh, I fell off the roof. I deserved that for being cocky. Oh god, I fell off again. Best you've ever seen? I mean, I've not seen that many in person, to be honest. Last con I was at, somebody was dressed as Kazuichi. Somebody was dressed as Junko. I think someone who was with the Kazuichi was another character. I can't remember who. My friend Natasha has done Ibuki before, as I've mentioned at the server. Yeah, I've not really seen that many in person, honestly. See, I got limited options if I want to do costumes, because I got glasses and a beard. That is restrictive. You gotta ask for people to suspend their disbelief. The world needs more. Well, I mean, quite right. And we're gonna get some more next year. Hooray! Pyakia with a beard. What a rugged, handsome man he would be with a beard. There would be no end to the sneering he would do. I mean, I guess in fairness, like, Kaito's got a beard. You could be Pyramid Head. Yeah, I mean, any character with a mask, I guess you're covering a multitude of sins, aren't you? Oh, Jesus. Because it doesn't matter what I look like. The only problem is, to be Pyramid Head, I would have to walk around shirtless, and they'd probably throw me out of the convention if I did that. Right. 50% of the way done, lads. Nice. Shirtless but covered in body paint. Also known as Mystique from X-Men. That's nuts to me, by the way. The fact they were like, oh yeah, Mystique, to do her, we're just going to have her tits fully out for the whole film. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's alright? You sure that's okay? Apparently it was. Apparently it was fine. Does wear clothes in the comics, I just want to point that out. But no, they were like, nope, your boobs are gonna be on display, love. They must have paid us so much fucking money to do that, right? And, you know, again, get that bag, girly. Purple hair for Kaito. Hell yeah. Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars. Another great Kyle Hebert character. Alex has not played V3 though, so we are not going to go into Kaito here today. But he's great, Alex. Do look forward to him. Please and thank you. It will happen. Need to continue Ultra Despair Girls and watch the anime. Oh, how are you getting on with Ultra Despair Girls? I kept meaning to ask. Find the pacing a little slow. They yap too much. You are right. There is a lot of chat, which like is a weird thing to say about Danganronpa. But you are right. I think it feels almost like more forgivable with the main games because it's like, well, it's a murder mystery. You have to, you know, it's a visual novel. You have to have a lot of talking in them. But like UDG is an action game, so you kind of just want to get to the action a little bit. I found like the further into the game I got, the more I kind of vibed with it. So hopefully you'll be kind of the same. Did not like Chapter 3. That upset me deeply. Going to a hotel when I last played after being sent to a bit and meeting Toko. You're still quite early into the story then, I guess. I found Toko a lot more fun in UDG. The Memory of Byakuya scenes are incredible. They're so fucking funny. You get different ones as well, depending on how you do in the levels, like what your level grade is. I love how the game like goes to pains to be like, no, she's imagining this. This is not happening. I found Toko like really funny in Ultra Despair Girls. Honestly, like she's one of my least favorite characters in the first game. I did, and again, like I find like with a lot of the characters, if you don't like them, if you do their free time events, you do come to like them a little bit more, and that was the case with her. But I did find her pretty annoying in Trigger Happy Havoc. And then in UDG, I was like, oh, okay, shit, she's just really funny now. She's great in one because she was supposed to be insufferable. Well, yeah, to be fair, at least it's intentional. I will say, like, all the characters I find irritating, it is by design. I don't think there are any that I'm like, this character's annoying, and I don't think they meant them to be annoying, you know? It's like, you'll always have a couple of characters and, like, their only purpose is to waste your fucking time in the trials by being stupid. We need good heals. You gotta have a good heal. I mean, Byakuya, again, character that, like, to begin with, I'm like, God, what an absolute shit cunt this guy is. And then towards the end of the game, I'm like, no, do you know what? I quite like him. He's unapologetic in who he is. And, you know, the game does afford a few opportunities for him to get knocked down a peg or two, and it's good. I like that. Akane, who is perfect in every way, her unique perspectives are insightful. I mean, your classic Danganronpa idiot character. She reminds me of STHTFTP Knuckles. Oh shit, you're right. With less tits. Well, you mean she has less tits than Knuckles? There's a horrifying visual for you. Samoan in it. Oh god. Doing a lot of falling off the roof here. Which is crazy behaviour, don't do it. STHTFTP. Ah, well, if you're not already... Bosh, if you're not already listening, check out Sonic the Hedgehog, the Fanfic, the podcast. You were close, Alex. It is the podcast that I do with Eddie, in which the two of us take it in turns to write the worst and stupidest Sonic the Hedgehog fanfic ever written. It's probably one of the most amazingly stupid things I've ever done. I say probably, it definitely is. And, oh, skills, the landing on that. And also, there are very few things I've ever been involved in where I've walked away from it in pain, laughing. Like, my cheeks having hurt from laughing so much. Just a fucking delight. I love it. It's a midlife crisis, it is! Oh, shit. Fucking hell. My god, what is wrong with me? Fuck! What Ruthless Aggression pay-per-view you close to next? Next episode is going to be... fuck, what was it called? Global Warning. We have recorded it. I haven't edited it because I need to do a little bit of outside work first to make sure I've got all the details correct. But a very good episode. Had a lot of fun with Duel on that one because... who better to review the Australian pay-per-view than an Australian person? Good time. Always love doing stuff with Duel. He's I know, he's very subtle about it, isn't he? It rarely comes up in conversation. Yeah, Duel, again, someone else who, like, because of the time zone difference, very difficult to line that stuff up with, but when I do get to do stuff with him, it's always fun. Thought his audio always sounded upside down. It's New Legacy, we're all a little bit upside down. I'm probably going to need to get to a higher vantage point to get that, I imagine. Which I cannot do from this side. Okay. Fuck! I'm glad there's no fall damage in this game. I know I've said that before. How fucking annoying would that be? You'd never get anything done. Austin316 says stunner backwards is Renuts. Well, he's right. It is. Is it cold? Pretty cold here, yeah. We've had a few days of single-digit temperatures over the last couple of weeks. Not a fan. Fortunately, pretty warm inside here tonight. I do have my Udi just off screen there. So you cold ass, dude. Tell you what though, walking back from the gym these last couple of days, oh, it's been brisk outside. But I'm like, the weather hasn't been bad enough to justify driving to the gym. Oh, I've got my car back, by the way. For those of you that are keeping score. I am now back on the road officially, so that's lovely. It's not really been cold enough to justify driving, and it's not been wet enough to justify driving. But it's been just cold enough for it to be a little bit on the nippy side. Ooh. Oh no. Oh shit. My bathroom's colder than the fridge. I do not know how Jen does it. Her bathroom is the coldest place ever invented, I'm pretty sure. But she quite likes being cold, so we grin and bear it, don't we? It's her house after all. Her house, her rules. Hey, there we go. How do I get that bit of dirt around the front there? Can I get it from the ladder? Nope. What if I put it here, though? Knew you were going to say that. Well, I mean, I'm not wrong. But again, if that's how you like it, your house, your rules. Fuck. Don't fall off the roof, you silly bastard. Ah. Extra long extension. Get you a heated... You did! You did. You were very kind and let me have a heated blanket. Oh god. Not for the bathroom, obviously. That would be silly. But, you know. Makes a world of difference. God, I love being warm. Alright. Oh. Aha. Don't people think I neglect you like the puppies in the advert? You don't neglect me. I am, after all, a grown adult. It is my own responsibility to sort my warmth out. I could put a jumper on. It should be said. Where was that blob of dirt I just saw? Oh, there. That's not a blob at all. That's just massive dirtness. How am I going to get that? What the fuck? Okay. There. Okay, how do we get that, lads? Fuck. For how generous the game was last time we played it, it's not letting me have this, is it? Oh, and there's a bit on that window frame that I can't reach. It's making me work for it. Okay, that's the window frame taken care of. How the fuck do I get that? Oh, now this is just silly. Surely I can't take a ladder up the ladders, right? That would just be daft. I'm going to try it, though. Seems like the kind of thing that would be incredibly unsafe, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, I tell you what, though, we're making progress. Look at that. Oh my god, I can take a ladder up the ladders. Holy shit. That's not going to help me get a good angle, I don't think, though, annoyingly. Well, now what? Fucking hell, I'm so stupid. I've got the scaffold, haven't I? I totally forgot I had that. Clang. Alright, that'll do it for sure. I'm coming, you dirty bastard. Fucking hell! It decided to be generous after all. Oh well, never mind, I can't complain, can I? Well, I can. You guys know by now I'm a master complainant. Actually... Alright, let's make up for a little lost time here, see how quickly we can get through this next bit, this conservatory. Oh, okay. I think I probably will need one of the ladders back, though, to reach the bit I can't quite get to. Sorry, I just received a message that I really, really liked. I will not elaborate further. Also, apologies, Jen, I wasn't ignoring you when you messaged earlier, but obviously I'm sure by now you probably figured that out. Being an intelligent sort of lady and all that. There's a sinister chuckle. Me? You probably think that it gets boring all the way out here on my own, but that's really not the case. Tell me more. There's always something fun to do. Megan, what do you do for fun? List all the things. Yesterday, I walked up to the top of the rear tower, swaddled myself in turf, and slithered down the entire stairwell like a snake. Those long winter nights must just fly by. Oh, that was satisfying. Oh, look at that. Oh, goodness gracious. You neglect puppies in adverts. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, which puppies, which adverts? Are we talking about the ones for, like, the RSPCA and, like, Dogs Trust? Just checking that's not got anything underneath there, because that was a little sneaky. Aspirations of neglecting puppies? Everybody's got to have a hobby. I like video games and comic books. Some people like neglecting puppies. No, that's not nice. Don't neglect puppies. This one's a donkey charity one. Guys have a hard time. Oh, I fucking love donkeys. I think there's a real nobility to a donkey. They have a kind soul, and humans are just fuckers to them. Queued you for a joke about, ooh, banana. The Donkey Kong charity? Donate a bunch of bananas today, and you can save a chimp's life. Ah, here we go. Lovely. Conservatory. Making a zoom through the progress there. That definitely made up for lost time. Humans are fuckers to everyone and everything. We don't even look after ourselves unless we get something out of it. Cynical but correct, I'm afraid to say. Unfortunately, a healthy dose of cynicism is often a good thing. And regrettably, Alex, you are right. The planet will thrive again when we're extinct. You're probably right. I mean, for my own sake, I'm hoping that's not going to be anytime soon. I can't lie. Well, that looks a darn sight better. I've still got to do the top, that's fine. At the risk of sounding like a deranged person, it's them bloody billionaires, innit? saw a thing on Twitter, I can't remember who shared it, but it was like some guy won the Powerball and became a billionaire, and what he did with that was he bought up a bunch of property, and now I know what you're thinking. Oh, landlord evil, except he's not selling them on to anyone other than the people that were displaced by like a natural disaster that happened locally. So he's bought all these homes to give them back to people who lost their homes, and that's fucking awesome. Probably goes without saying, he likely won't be a billionaire by the time he's through, so just keeps the proof going that there are no good billionaires, because he won't be one. But it just goes to show, your Musks, your Bezoses, they could change the world for the better. They choose not to. They turn money into a high score game. People like that are never satisfied. There's never enough money. There's never enough wealth. They just want the biggest number. I think that's kind of pitiable, really. Imagine having the power to go down as humanity's greatest saviour. And instead being obsessed with just being immeasurably wealthy. Boring. I, for one, welcome our meteorite overlords. Welcome to Earth, oh great tentacled ones. Landlords of property scalpers. You're right. You're right. It's not about the money for them, it's the control. Now, in the interest of fairness, I must point out Jen's landlord is her auntie, so that's a little different. She's not going to make her homeless if she's late on one payment. Okay, what am I missing here? Where's the pink? Those kids in school who never want to play Pogs but just want to collect them, what's the point? Well, I mean, more fool them. They missed out on the satisfaction of having a good slammer wallop down into a pile. The fools. And don't get me started on Tazos, because the slammers with them were awesome. They're like a fucking shuriken. That shit was cool as hell. Chunky, chunky boy. You're correct, however, every other landlord I've ever met is a twat. Yeah. Part of the course, innit? But not your auntie, she's lovely. I think that's a different sort of situation where you're just renting from family. I think that's very different. Who's your favourite one-hit wonder? Oh, do you know what? We were talking about this at work the other day, because we have Heart 90s on the radio at work. Because I got sick of the dog shit channels that were on the radio. So I snuck it onto Heart 90s, and it hasn't changed since. It turns out we all like that one. And there's a lot of artists on there that I'm like, what are they doing these days? Nothing. I mean, Chesney Hawkes is the ultimate one-hit wonder, isn't he? Because what a hit, you know? Oh, I will need to bring the ladder up here now, won't I? I am the one and only, he sung, but also that was his one and only successful hit. So there we go. First landlord was nice. The housing agency in Oxford were good too. Every other fucker was a fucker. Yeah. I do think it's one of those things where that profession has gotten worse in recent years as well, for like the callousness that they generally tend to display. I am extremely glad that I don't have to deal with landlords. I'm very glad that I got on the property ladder just before the housing market became pretty well untenable as a thing you could join. The one Billy gun. That Michael bloke who did that one song with Paul McCartney in 1982, wonder whatever happened to him. Did walk funny. Ooh, I fell off again. Silly me. Right, while we're at it, then let's bring this other ladder up here and get this other bit of doit off. None of this looks safe, I don't mind telling you. Shimon. I don't think we can justifiably call Michael Jackson a one-hit wonder. I think he had a couple. If my maths is correct. Which I'll grant you it might not be. I'm not good with numbers, as you guys know. Oh wow, I've just noticed we've blitzed past 2/3 of the way done, nearly on 3/4. That's a bit good, isn't it? Oh no! Chimney done. Just gotta do the chimney pots. Whoa. Ever since the wedding, I've had Stranger in Moscow stuck in my head, driving me mad. Hey, Chasey, how you doing, buddy? Just stream my universe inspiration of it. Oh shit! All right. I'll tell you what then. I didn't realise that you were doing streams of your own, buddy. Well, let's get you followed. Everybody follow Chasey. What stuff did you get up to with the universe mode? Oh shit, oh fuck, oh god, oh crap. Didn't have to do... Of course I did, man. Of course I did. You're a regular. We like to look after our regulars that stream. Genuinely would have already been following you. I had no idea you streamed yourself. I thought you were just a viewer of Twitch. Well, now I know that you stream as well. Well, we can raid in as well, can't we? SmackDown going to Starcade. Nice! So you're doing like a WCW theme, or are we talking NXT Starcade? Would you fucking clean you? There we go. My god. Lovely. Quick succession. Binged all the albums from Off the Wall to Invincible on the coach up. Finished them before I got home. So good. It's also the end credits of Sonic 3. I've had it in my head. It is as well. Jen, I don't think I've told you this like fun fact that Michael Jackson did a lot of the music for Sonic 3. Or I might have told you, actually. And then there was a little bit of controversy with him before the game came out, so everyone sort of went, oh fucking hell, lads. Random Universe have 4 brands, WCW, Raw, FCW, and SmackDown. Dude. Anyone that shows love to FCW is good in my book. I need to download and watch FCW at some point. I know there's a few episodes that's still missing. Genuinely pisses me off they never put it on the network. Used to love FCW. Did not know this. He was a massive nerd though, so checks out. Yeah! He didn't do all the music for it. Like there were a few like members of the Sega sound team that did it too, obviously. But Ice Cap Zone, Carnival Night Zone, and Launch Base Zone were all Michael Jackson songs. The end credits music were was a Michael Jackson one. It's Strangers in Moscow, as Alex said. Competition menu, fuck yes. Another great tune. Oh Jesus, there we go. What else was there? There's another one as well I'm thinking of. Oh, the boss theme. The mini boss theme. There's a "come on," which like people think is very probably sampled MJ speech. But unfortunately, the member of Jackson's sound team that oversaw all this, it's not Assemble was there. Oh, fair. But yeah, the member of his team that oversaw all this is a little bit particular about royalties and would like quite a lot more money from Sega. So those tunes are not in any currently available version of the game. As it turns out, they replaced a few earlier tracks, so the levels aren't like playing in silence. But what we have now is not as good as what we originally had, I don't think. Which is a damn shame. They're not as good. They're not. And what's annoying as well is like the arrangements of them aren't as good either. Because they like we found the prototype versions of them, and I think the prototype versions generally sound better than what's in Sonic Origins now. But yeah, no, even like I say, even the beta versions, they don't stack up to Jackson's stuff. Which, I mean, you know, fair. We're talking about one of the greatest recording artists of all time. This is why we have mods. You're right. Very glad that I have Origins on PC, so I can play as God intended. Origins has it all. Yeah, I downloaded the Hedge mod manager. Installed that. There's like a sort of a general mega fix that returns things to how they were on the Mega Drive. There's still a couple of things that aren't quite right, but like I can turn a blind eye to some of it. Oh, hey, look at that. 76% of the way. We are romping on now, fellas. How's your day? Daybin's pretty good. Daybin's pretty good. Fucking hell. Day's been pretty good, buddy. Oh, fuck. Had a couple hour session in the gym. Got in, worked on a bunch of stuff for the website. It's just been nice, it's been productive, and I'm feeling good about it. How's about yourself, pal? Okay, what am I missing here? Oh. It's always an underneath it, isn't it? It's just nice to have Sonic 3. It's always nice to have ready access to Sonic 3. I'm going to end up grabbing it on Switch as well so I can have it on the go. Lovely, lovely, there we go. Because the pull of having my all-time favourite game with me 24/7 is strong indeed. Or the opportunity to have it with me 24/7. Obviously, I don't always have my Switch with me, but I could. I could, you know. I don't remember why I got it on PC. I think it was the future-proofing aspect of it, of getting it on Steam, being like, okay, well, if I have it now, they can't take it off me later. And then, obviously, you know, if I upgrade my PC, I'll still have it, whereas if I upgrade to a new PlayStation or Nintendo console, then I might have to buy it again, which I will, because it's Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and it's the best game ever made. Got a few months ago, so it was on sale. That's something that I love about Sega. Like, they always put their stuff on sale. Like, you never have to go more than a few months between a Sega sale. Like, getting Sonic stuff is very easy in this day and age. I really appreciate that about them. Had the last 3 days off. I've been good. Gotta go back tomorrow, unfortunately. Yeah, I've had today and yesterday off, so I'm in kind of the same boat because I'm back tomorrow. Still on the old part-time rota at the moment at work. Hoping they'll put me back full-time because it is coming up to Christmas and I would like some spendo, please, because I would like to treat the people I love. Because call me a sad little pervert if you like, but one of my very favourite things about Christmas is buying things for other people. And all of a sudden, I've got a lot more people to buy for this year than I did last year. And that's a-okay. Okay, we've done all the stuff there. That's fine then. Oh. Because they're all people that I like and I care about, and I like to treat them. It makes me feel like a big man, alright. Okay, I think we've pretty well covered this side. Gift giving is amazing, especially when you know exactly what to get them. It's like a super selfish, unselfish thing. See, when you phrase it like that, it sounds weird, but you're right. It's one of those things I genuinely do think it makes you feel better in your soul. And, you know, it's not to say that, like, the only way to express your love for someone is to buy them things, but I do think it's nice if you know somebody wants something and you give it to them. Ooh, that was nice. That was satisfying also. Oh, God! To be able to see them, like, happy with the thing that you've got them is, it's just, it's its own gift, you know? Call me a big soppy sod if you like, but there we go. Definitely makes you feel better. So does that make that does that make that selfish? Socrates asks question. He'd have a field day with that one, wouldn't he? Wasn't expecting a Socrates reference on stream. This is the level of discussion we get from my chat, and I'm very happy about it. Hey. God, that reminds me I want to play through Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's been long enough now that I've forgotten the plot as I watched someone else play through it, so I can just enjoy it, but I do remember that Socrates is a little fucker in it. I'm a loser, I love them. Nothing loser about liking one of the greatest minds of history. Wow, you're nearly done. I'm getting so excited. And she just can't hide it. She's about to lose control, and I think she likes it. I can't wait for the party now. Does she, though? The last couple of weeks I've brewed up some real winners in the apothecary. Love potions, dance charms, laugh incantations, even vocabulary boosting conjurations. Very good. It's going to be mega fantastic. Oh, God's sake. No one talks about Odyssey. I feel one of my favourite Assassin's Creed, even though I picked the guy his voice actor was... Dude, his voice actor is horrible. I wanted to do much better. The person that I watched play it through picked Cassandra. She's fucking great. And then... What's the guy's name? I can't even remember. He's just got this generic, gravelly, angry voice like this. It's like listening to Bihan from Mortal Kombat 1. I couldn't put up with that shit for the entire game. Cassandra's fucking cool as hell. Love her. Will be picking her, I can tell you. I think we decided, like, at the start of the playthrough, we were like, it's probably just more interesting, like, to have the soldier be a woman in ancient Greece, you know? Picked him wanted to lose a majority of the fights. Also, I think she is actually the canon protagonist, if I remember right. Like, statistically, slightly more players picked the guy, but, like, apparently she is the canon version of the protagonist, so... Not that that really matters in terms of the playthrough, of course. Definitely do has absolutely. Women can't be important characters. Well. That is not a sincerely held belief, of course. Alex is not an awful fucker. But imagine if he was. I suspect the scaffolding is going to come into play here again in a moment. Oh god, stuck under the fucking awning. It's Panda, this is my one safe space, now it's woke! I find that I tend to gravitate towards NC. I tend to find that I gravitate towards female characters, honestly. Like, it's very rare in games that I feel I have to put myself in the shoes of the player character. Like, if I'm playing Pokemon, I'm picking the male character, because I like to imagine that's me. But I do quite honestly find that I just quite like playing as female characters in games a lot of the time. A lot of the time, it's because they kind of lend themselves to my favourite playstyle. Like, I like playing... I play against to escape, what am I not? A woman. Exactly! I like playing as Cammy in Street Fighter. But that's, like, because Cammy is a fast and nimble and agile character, and that suits how I like to play fighting games. And again, to go back to what we were saying earlier, Cassie, also a very fast, quick-moving character in Mortal Kombat. Selfish, always pick men. I feel if I pick a hot woman, I'm a perv. No way, not at all, dude. And also jiggly boobies. See, Jen? I love that you get it. I love that you're normal about it. Because some people are very much not normal about that sort of stuff. I have previously received stick for being a Cammy fan. This was before they turned all the Street Fighter cast into fucking Guna bait, by the way. Although Cammy gets out of it quite a lot. Cammy actually has more clothes on than previously in the new Street Fighter. She does alright out of it. She's less goonery than she was. Where do I want that? When's your next 2K stream, if you know? I was going to give thought to playing through that once the last DLC pack comes out. Because, like, obviously we started the universe mode, and then there was the lovely... look at this fucking silly-ass face. There was that lovely glitch that deleted all the image files in the game. So, unfortunately, half my roster is fucked. So, at some point in November, I'm going to have to, like, spend an afternoon re-downloading everyone. Fortunately, we weren't, like, far into the universe. We'd just done a bit of setup. I can carry on playing through Fanny's story, of course. Yes, Jen, there is seriously a character in the WWE games called Fanny. They didn't think it through at all. No British person was consulted on this matter. I beg your finest pardon. Her name is Mei Lee Fan, and her nickname is Fanny. Oh god! Ah! Whoa. Okay, I'm going to turn that around, actually. The platform's on the other end. I am begging you to put that shit down. There we go. But the Undertaker version still have to pay for the Cena DLC. Yeah, I mean, that's... I guess that's the way they do it, though, isn't it? It's your bonus DLC pack. I mean, they did with... Christ, who was it last year? There was like an extra pack last year, wasn't there? Excuse me. So I guess that is the 2K way. Surprises. I mean, 15 quid, lads. That's a little excessive. And also one of the characters you get in there is a fucking arsehole. Annoyingly, it's got Word Life Cena in there, and that's very tempting. Because you know me, you know I love Ruthless Aggression era. Oh, there's another floor, and I'm being stupid. Just heard I need to play through Fanny's. Yeah, we were doing a playthrough of like the game's equivalent of a single-player story as Fanny. So we called it Fanny Universe. These are all the things that you're finding out about me, Jim. That I'm a fucking degenerate. Oh, come on now. Oh, wait, hang on, I've got the sticky out bit, haven't I? Oop, don't fall off, don't fall off. Could a Danganronpa movie work? Well, they've done the stage show of it, so I'd imagine it would probably be just like a similar framework to that. I don't know if it... I feel like it would work better as a TV series. Because, as has been pointed out, it's very difficult to take a game that it's going to take you no fewer than 13 hours to play through and turn it into like a 6-episode anime or a 90-minute film. Because they did make an anime and they left a bunch of shit out, obviously, as we know. Oh, come on, I need you to be more generous than that with the weather vane. I can't get the bits on top, thank you. I have no clue how to get Kano 3. I know it's in my faction now. He's a collection reward for the new set that they brought out last week. So if you get the second collection reward from that, I think it's Hellfire, I think is the name of the set, you get Kano 3. I'm a little fucking irritated, actually, that they put Kano 3 when, like, we have Kane 2008 in there. Can I please have fucking Kano 1? I'm not asking for a lot, lads. Best Kane, we do know this. I guess that's next year, right? Pay 15 for Cena t-shirts, Ron Cena and Brock. Yeah, and like the R-Truth thing is particularly fucking egregious because like that's all over community creations. Like Brock Lesnar is like, I don't know, man. I don't think I need to have him in my game. I don't like that he is back in the company. When he returned, I was like, I hadn't been watching a while because they'd done something that really wound me up. And I didn't like. So I was taking a break anyway, and then when they announced that Lesnar was back, I was like, oh, well, I guess the break continues then. And probably will until John Cena's retirement match, actually. So I've only been keeping up with it through, like, social media. I haven't watched a single show in, like, half a year. And, like, adding Lesnar into the game is nuts, because, like, I don't think his popularity's ever been lower. I don't think that he has ever been less of a factor. I don't think people have ever wanted to see him less. And I know he got a return pop, because wrestlers always get a return pop. But I think now he's back and people have realised, oh yeah, that means we have to watch Brock Lesnar matches. People have decided that, oh, actually, we kind of don't want that, because he fucking sucks in 2025. Which, like, pains me to say, because that's one of my favourite wrestlers from the Ruthless Aggression era. Rookie Brock was, like, incredible. That's one of the best wrestlers fucking ever. And since he's returned, he's just gotten progressively more shit with every year. I'm not arsed. Be a better TV show, movie, be rushed. 10-episode anime was far too short for the story. It's kind of bad. I felt like it was going at 90 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm a little apprehensive to watch it for that reason. Like, it's probably going to be the last bit of Danganronpa media that I consume, because, like, obviously I know the plot anyway, because I played the games. But I'm not looking forward to how quickly they're going to rush through it. What, the Unabomb? Jesus. Downloaded Kano for my universe, hands down best. Jacked, full mass K. Dude, he looks a fucking $1 trillion. I mean, that man is absolutely using at that point in his life. There's no way he's natural. He looks so fucking cool, though. I wish he wasn't an awful, appalling shit cunt. I have to try and convince myself that Glenn Jacobs and Kane are two different people. They aren't, but, you know. Oh, God! It's the only way I can enjoy any Kane-based media. I have to kind of go, well, the character's cool. Shut Your Mouth Brock was my fave. I mean, like, that era of Lesnar, just a cool fucking look. It's nice to see the characters moving. That was it. Yeah, I mean, that's the big appeal, isn't it? Like, seeing them all come, like, in motion and stuff, like you say. Just the kind of thing that shouldn't be an anime, really. Oh, hey, look at that. We're into the final 10% now. And not having to read. He's a really bad person. Yeah, he's an absolute dogshit bastard, frankly. It honestly upsets me how many wrestlers that is true for. Just how many people that I used to think were awesome turn out to be fuckers. I'm very, very, very glad that Mick Foley is still very cool. I know he sometimes doesn't take a particularly hardline approach on, for instance, Vince McMahon, who he really ought to, at this point, have realised is not a good dude. But I feel like a lot of things like that are just Mick not wanting to upset the apple cart because he's old, he's retired, and I kind of don't blame him for that. I mean, I will be honest, there are a few wrestlers where it's like, I get it when they're still defending Vince. It's like, I don't agree with that, but I get why they would say it, and I don't hold it against them too much, like some people do. And, you know, that's their prerogative to do that. Oh, God. But, like, obviously John Cena is appreciative of the life he has because of Vince McMahon. I get that. I don't expect him to immediately turn around and be like, well, he was an absolute fucking shit cunt. Which, yes, obviously he was. But that's... I would be more surprised if John Cena said that, honestly. Nice people to you do not equate nice people in general. Exactly, that's the thing. Like, as much as I don't expect these wrestlers to, like, immediately say, actually, no, I hate Vince McMahon, at the same time, I do wish there was a little more nuance around, well, he was still a bad person, and he's hurt a lot of people. And that's not including the ongoing stuff. That's... Vince generally has ruined a lot of lives, it has to be said. Look at this long boy. So please, don't think I'm in any way defending him, because I am done with that fucker. Kane lost his mistake when they let him have his mouth out pre-unmasking. Do you know, I kind of like the half mask. But it's... When they started having him cut regular promos and stuff, that was the beginning of the end for Kane, I think. I think it, like... The half mask was probably a decent compromise because I imagine it was very difficult to breathe wearing the full mask. And for a big dude as well, he was probably gassed as absolute fuck in that thing. So I don't blame them for changing the mask. But it's when he started doing, like, funny comedy promos. I'm like, who is this character exactly? The Canaanites promo was the slip? Yes! That's the exact moment where it's like, who are you anymore? And then before you know it, he's teaming with RVD and Hurricane. And, like, I love RVD and Hurricane, but fucking hell. What's that got to do with Kane, lads? You know? Kane's role on the show should have been murdering people. Because he was very, very good at that. Had a demo of an assault rifle on his Instagram the other day? Jesus. Should have let the character die. Do you know, I've heard that. I've heard a lot of people say that, and it's difficult to argue. Because you can still bring him in as Glenn Jacobs after... I mean, you couldn't, like, if it happened now. But I think there was enough secrecy around the character back then. Like, I didn't know that he was Isaac Yankem. Like, a lot of us didn't know that back then. The internet wasn't really a thing in wrestling fandom back in like, the Attitude Era and... you know, around then. Like, younger fans would not have known, I don't think. So you could get away with it. You know, you don't have to, like, book him worse just because you've changed his name and made him be himself. Like, if you've decided that's a main event guy, he's still a main event guy, even if you don't call him Kane anymore. But it wasn't to be, and he got significantly more shit as his career went on, and then we had Corporate Kane, which is the worst thing fucking ever. Who is more juiced, Kane in 01 or Bane in Batman? Fucking hell, it's close. It's close. I'll tell you that. Makes a good man. Then there's Triple H, who's always a bastard before he was at Trump conferences. Triple H is worse than Glenn. I think, like, the thing with Triple H is, like, at least, and this is not a good thing, really, but at least Glenn Jacobs is unapologetically Glenn Jacobs. Nice. Whereas I think Triple H is, like, the kind of person that'll smile to your face and stab you in your back. That's the impression I get. I don't know him, obviously. But it's the impression I get from a number of sources. And I'm on record saying that I quite like Triple H as a heel performer. Oop, falling off the roof again. But as a person, he's not great, is he, lads? Triple H is worse than Glenn. Cena Orton defend Vince. Yeah, I mean, again, they owe their careers to him. Just say I'd rather not talk about it. What more could I add and leave the conversation? Which is what Cody has been doing, and he is right to do it. Cody is like the only intelligent fucking wrestler, it seems. Good on him. Cody Rhodes is going to own that company one day, by the way. Which, you know, I am delighted for, because he seems like a good dude. Not enough good dudes in wrestling, I can tell you that. I wish Glenn Jacobs had more trouble breathing, not less. Love both the yeah, I mean, like, Kane and RVD, fun. Kane and Hurricane, really fun. But what the fuck, you know what I mean? It's like, what has happened to this character? I think I've got everything I can from that angle, except for that big wall there, obviously. We're at 95%, guys and gals. Whoa! How generous is it going to be here, I wonder? Decently good. Happy with that. That's fine. Always been a brown-nosed and two-faced guy. Well, you are not wrong there. Something else as well that I've come to really sort of notice with like old Triple H stuff, and again, I do want to reiterate, I enjoy him as a heel. I appreciate him now more than I did when I was younger, I will say that. But something else I've come to notice with him, he's not funny. I think, like... because he surrounds himself with people that are funny, he tries to pass himself off as one of the lads. So, like, Shawn Michaels is funny. Shawn Michaels is good at comedic timing. Triple H is not. I think I have to move the scaffolding to get the rest of that. Clang. They ran out of ideas with him in '98, so they had him and Paul Bearer do a Jerry Springer bit. What did he do before the Xbox storyline? Nothing at all. You're not wrong. Triple H and timing is an oxymoron. He's famous for dragging things out. Well, you are right there. For fucking sure. Oh my god. Actually, can I get the normal letter of it? Triple H always felt like the guy that said whatever was the most expected funny thing to say in the moment. Don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Because I think, like, spontaneity is a huge part of being, like, a really genuinely funny person. And I feel like he's not someone that has that spontaneity, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Croc. Oh, well done. Nice one. Fucking good one, Paul. Got him. Jesus, fuck. Shut up, Paul. Exactly. Not only to do that bit, not only to do blackface, but to do it twice. Fucking hell. That was actually less helpful than I thought it would be. How close can I get that? That's looking helpful. flight. We should be fine. Also blame him for burying Owen Hart with the nugget stuff. Yeah. So he felt like he needed to go Blue Blazer. Nice. I mean... there's a lot of stuff that wasn't especially good about how Triple H and Shawn Michaels, I will admit, of course, Shawn was a shit fucker back in those days. Their treatment of not just Brett but also Owen wasn't great. I don't think there's any denying that. Oh, I'm going to have to get right in there, aren't I? Okay, turret. What else am I missing on this turret? It's going to be a tiny little speck on the bottom, isn't that? There it is. Fucking hell. I'll do that now before I forget. Oh, do you know what? Placing the fucking scaffold is such a pain in the arse. Not saying I blame Triple H for what happened. Company would have been better off without the Click. Well, it's difficult to argue against that. Obviously, what happened was a fucking horrendous tragedy. I think, with the power of hindsight, we all rather wish that Owen Hart hadn't gone back to doing the Blue Blazer gimmick. This bit's underneath it, is it? Oh, the bat. That's just slightly out of position. Wonderful. Losing my headset. Okay, genuinely, where else have I missed on this turret? That's actually too far away to make a difference, isn't it? Oh, there's still some more on the bottom. When I rewatched WWE from '97, I legit felt like losing always right there and then when I got to the episode and the pay-per-view before, it all felt so unnecessary. Yeah, I mean, it was. To have a performer that good and just lumber him with that stupid shit. What a waste of a talent. Like, I'm not... You know, we'll never know where Owen Hart could have reached had he survived, but I would have liked to have found out. What's, like, fucking mental is Owen's not even the only death in, like, that, like, year period. He's not even the only one in the Hart Foundation who died in that period. That is fucking bonkers. It's so wrong. And, like, I know Pillman was a road accident, but holy Jesus. Apparently wanted to hang up his boots. Yeah, I know he had a retirement plan. I know there was definitely talk there. I'll put the nozzle on. Schnozzle. And I don't blame him. I mean, the man grew up around wrestling. He saw what happened to no end of wrestlers that didn't retire early. He had a family. I don't think he wanted to die in the ring. Obviously, nobody could have predicted exactly how he died, goes without saying, but obviously it was a tragedy rather than, you know, him becoming a old, bitter, washed up, injured old man, but shit sucks. Shit sucks real bad. Pillman, Bulldog not long out. Yeah! I mean, that is the curse of Bret Hart, isn't it? To be the last man standing and have to endure all the shit that he's had to deal with in his life and his career. So what fucking annoys me when people are like, oh, Bret's just bitter. Okay, first of all, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's a fair assessment that Bret is a bitter person. But if anybody in wrestling has a right to be fucking bitter, it's Bret Hart. If he wants to be bitter, he can be bitter all day, every day. I don't think he's... No, I don't. He's very particular, dare I say it, a little grumpy. But I don't think there's ever been anything that he's said or done that I find, like, objectionably wrong or anything. He has very strong opinions about what makes good wrestling. And he's not the kind of person that's going to keep that to himself, and I appreciate that, actually. %, we're closing in on it, lads. Hop down now, actually. He's as outspoken as anyone. He's not putting people down people like Asuka for no reason. Yeah! Like, all the shit and the grief he gives Goldberg, like, I do feel like part of that is just him having a bit of fun, because, let's be honest, there's no way he's holding on to shit that happened as long ago as that. And he knows that people find it funny when he does it, so I think that's a large part of why he's doing it. But then, like, when Goldberg came out with all that, you know, the shit he was saying about Asuka, I'm like, alright, you know what, actually, yeah, fuck you, buddy. Goldberg's a one-note gimmick that should have faded. He's WCW's Kane. It's amazing to me that Goldberg had a career as long as he did. Certainly that he went over a lot of younger talent in WWE towards the end of his run there. I did think it was really funny when they cut him off for the commercial break. After his last match. Like, fuck off, Goldberg. We've made our money. Piss off now, dickhead. Alright, what is left? We're on 99% and I can't see what's missing. Apothecary lantern hooks. Goldberg feels more like WWE's Ultimate Warrior. Yeah! Much as I hate Jericho, I respect him for not putting up with it. I'm with you there. Like, fuck Jericho generally, but yeah, you are right. So excited that guy being a good person and also a shit person. Yep. Front turret window frames. Okay, that's the rear turret. still missed something on this side, though. Oh, it's these bloody frames. They'll be the death of me, lads, I tell you what. But which one? Ah, that one. It's on the bottom. There we go. Lovely. Next. Herb House bases. Excuse me. Where was that again? Oh, down here. Certainly glad we got the little glowy thing to detect them. Extremely helpful. Next, Herb House windows. Ah. Lovely. House dormer roof ridges. Not that one, that one. Oh, really obvious glob of dirt there. I don't know, I missed that. There's a lot that I've got to 99%. House dormer roofs. Aha. Oh, it's got to be underneath, right? Yep. House eaves. Lads, what's an eave? Presumably the thing from which you would drop an eave. Stands to reason, does it not? She used to wrestle. Eve Torres. She looks good to me, but opinions are not objective fact. Whoa. Aha. Put the long boy on. Oh, there's a bit on this wall I'm missing as well, apparently. Oh. Or not. 2 for the price of 1, lovely. Oh, there's more! Shit. There's another 4 of them that I've got to do, okay. I was inattentive with those, it seems. Oh, God. Nice. Nice. Well, this looks lovely, I must say, compared to how it was. Aha. Lovely. Next, house entrance eaves. One more to do there. Super. Then we have... Oh god, there's so much. House entrance steps. What is that? House large trims. And house pillars. Ah, well, that's the pillar at least. Now when you say trims, lads... Oh, down the bottom there. That busy looking up, I didn't even think to look down. Pathway sign lantern. I mean, where you go? This one? Ah, sneaky, sneaky. I'm not looking at these underneath bits, am I? Not doing a good job there. Pumpkin shed chimney. Ah, right. Fair. Let's get the step stool. You're telling me a pumpkin shed this chimney? Okay, but where though? Oh, let's see a couple of pixels of dirt there. We really are pixel hunting now. Oh, also, I missed a bit on this door. Well, not anymore, I haven't. Ah, lovely. Next, pumpkin shed door handle and shed stem. Well, I'm stood on the stem, so I might as well try and do that while I'm here. Right? Tis a bit mucky, that, lads. Hey. Nice. Ah, boy. We got to be coming up on done now, surely. Oh, still missed a bit of job here. Conservatory frame, conservatory windows. Rear turret window frame, suspended turret mount. Oh god, that's going to be a pain to get, isn't it? We're using this for that. Next one up. Not from that side. Now we're hunting for pixels. Yeah, just the tiniest farting, fiddling little bits of pink we can find now, I guess. There we go. Alright, nice. So, we now have a checklist. So, rear turret window frames. That one's fine. Oh, it's that one. Ah, I'm stuck. Oh god. I suspect I am in fact going to need the scaffold for that one as well. That is fine, that is fine. Nearly done. I nearly made £2 on this one as well. Ain't that something? Spin it around so the platform's on that side. Lovely. Clong. Beautiful. Jeff Hardy. Right, conservatory frame. Conservatory windows. But where exactly? Oh. Oh. That's a window done at least. Is that going to be the same on the other side? Yes. Oh, we're really hunting for him now. Sorry, I just had another very funny message come through. Tee-hee-hee. Okay, alright, where? Oh, where? Oh, where? Is this frame? Oh, it's the whole thing down here as well, okay. Aha! Oh, no, that was one of the windows. Fine, fine, fine. That's the frame done. Okay. So it's just two more of the windows to find, and this job is done. So which ones require our immediate attention? These two here. Mwah! Job complete. $1,980. So we step back and have a look at our handiwork here. Eh? That doesn't look so spooky after all. Well, it's quite nice actually. Beautiful. Super Power Washer. Just to let you know, the party was a riot. Everyone had an amazing time. And guess who turned up? The Sour Sisters. At first I thought it was going to be carnage. They glided in with their sinister cackle and wands lifted at the ready. But as they circled the scene, everyone was on such a happy vibe that it completely disarmed them. And that brought us just enough time to show them we weren't throwing out the old ways. We were just giving them a sprinkle. Then the real magic began. It was amazing how they just softened, blossomed. It turned out that they're not actually the Sour Sisters, but the Sour Sisters. S-O-W-E-R. Scribble, hello! How are you doing? How's your stream? How was the time attacking? Sour as in a sower. Oh, Sower Sisters. Sower as in a sower of seeds. Yeah, they had herbs and roots in their pockets that I've never heard of, let alone know what to do with. They apologised and plonked themselves at the apothecary, adding a pinch here and another there until every potion sang. Honestly, I doubt there's been that much laughter and dancing anywhere ever. It feels like the community is really coming together now, and without your special brand of magic, I don't think... Oh. Sorry, there we got text. I put the chat box in the wrong place, and there's a lot of text in this one. Without your special brand of magic, I don't think it would have happened. At least not like that. Thank you. You're so welcome, Megan Mogg. Good. Thank you. Got a couple of A ranks and got Supersonic. Nice. I still haven't got Supersonic. I was. Now let me have a think. No, not quite yet. I think I'm going to wait till like the next GP is available, and then I'll do it on stream as a little quickie thing. So there will be more Crossworlds for those of you interested. Megan Mogg's an incredible fucking name. Very happy with that. Raiders, I'm afraid you've joined just as we're about to wrap up, however, so I appreciate the raid massively, 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 but we may be about to pass on to someone else. But before we do that, we have a little wrap-up to do, because I got a bit of information to tell you all about what is coming. So I'm going to switch screens is what I'm going to do. Where's my mouse gone? Bop. Hello, here I am. Full screen, HD. So, just to give you a little reminder of where we're at and all that business. Next week, hoping to wrap up Donkey Kong. I wish to do the last stage of that. That is probably going to be the next big stream that we do on the channel. It is. There he is. It's Sonic. Hope you had a nice. It was lovely. Thank you. It's been a nice, relaxing time chatting with everyone as ever with the old PowerWash. It's just a good bloody time. So hopefully Donkey Kong next week. 100 line. The next 10 days of that we'll be playing through at some point soon. I do want to try and get caught up a little bit. There are a few streams that we've kind of fallen behind with a little bit because real life does have a thing of getting in the way. Next chill stream will probably be a bit more Barbie because we gotta fix up the resort. We got to see what Barbie and Barbie are up to. So yeah, next regular streams will be DK and 100 line. Next chill stream will probably be Barbie. We do have other holiday themed PowerWash stuff to do, so look forward to that as we head into winter and the holiday season. And as we mentioned earlier, very probably some more 2K Universe stuff coming soon, so look forward to that. In the meantime, podcasts, pow. Ruthless Discussion Relived. As I said, I do need to do a little bit of extra work before I release that episode, so that is on me. I apologise for the delay there. It is recorded. It was a good old time. I just need to do an extra bit of polish on it. Sonic the Hedgehog, the Fanfic, the podcast. Obviously, you can catch up on our archives there. Very silly, very funny stuff. Chatatouille, if you like Disney, then do check that out. Hopefully, we are going to be recording new episodes soon. Victoria has expressed that she wants to get back on the Chatatouille train, and I'm always in the mood for watching some Disney films, it must be said. What else do I need to tell you? I need to tell you, if you're not already following me on social media, bam, those are the links there. And if you're not already in the Discord, what's wrong with you? Get in, click that link, yes, sausages, what are you like? Goodness me. And if you do like Sonic, and you should, check out the Kintable Computer, which is my Sonic the Hedgehog repository. I've been working on stuff for that today. The next major update for the site is going to be the character pages getting properly launched. So all the names on there are going to be clickable. We'll have full bios for everyone. And yeah, it's just going to be a good old update. Also, as part of ongoing projects that I'm doing, I will be doing a full-on reread of Sonic the Comic and Archie Sonic, so I'll be working on reviews for each of those as I read through them, so we should hopefully have more regular updates on that. I appreciate it's been a good old while since I've updated the Kintable Computer, and I'm very sorry about that, guys. There's been a lot going off, and I can only apologise. But it will be worth the wait when it's all sorted, don't you worry. And I think that might be just about everything today, so who is online that we can raid into? Let's see. In fact, let's raid into someone else that's playing PowerWash. So, who is live in the PowerWash Simulator category? Oh, there we go. This person has a Sonic character in their name, so we're going to raid into them for more power washing goodness. So, guys, I will be back hopefully next week with some more Donkey Kong, and we're going to get through 100 line very soon as well. And until then, have a lovely rest of your day, and from me to you, much love, and a bye-bye. See ya!